let's use the last few minutes with looking at the other weeks, the history, the reason why we have private international law, the three main avenues or pillars or topics of private international law, literature questions. Let's kick off with two announcements. One, there is a mock exam on Blackboard as we speak, I believe. At least Mr. Williams is doing it. And Mr. Williams will give a little recap on video, which we will try to upload. You already miss him? I will tell him. Interesting development. Okay. The three pillars of private international law, and to bring the story home. So the three pillars of private international law. Which questions do we deal with? And jurisdiction, and it means, in concrete terms, is jurisdiction. And so which court can hear the case and make a decision? Two. What's the applicable law? That means, in concrete terms, by who? By who? By the court. And so, when you have a court, what is the court then actually doing in terms of applicable law? So, with which law is that court then adjudicating the case? The law that gives you 5% late payment interest, or the law that gives you 2% late interest? Or more dramatically, the law that time bars your claim, it's too old, or the law that allows you to bring a claim to your opposing party. And those are these swap moments. And then, thirdly, over there, enforcement of, enforcement of what? Judgment. And before we enforce it, what do we do with the judgment first, before we can enforce it? To recognize. So we first have to say, we accept this judgment, being a reality of law. So, there's this one of the subtitles, free movement of judgments in the European Union. That's an invention. That it is accepting the adjudicative power of another sovereign state. Practically it means, recognition means, we are not redoing the whole case. So if one judge in Hungary is able to review a contract, to listen to the parties, to listen to experts, to listen to witnesses, and then make reports of that, that is a reality. And there's no need to redo that when you want to recognize it in Romania. And then enforcement means what?
Enforcement means the obligation in the judgment can be enforced or applied.
Yeah, and what does enforcing and applying the outcome of the case mean? Execution. What does execution mean? So when you come from Mars, what do you see? What do they do? Yeah, neighbor?
If the judgment says you are awarded damages, they have to make the other person pay or carry out the action.
Exactly. Yeah, so if the outcome of the case is pay 1 million euros, then execution means that the legal system makes the debtor pay the 1 million. And neighbor, if the debtor is not voluntarily paying the 1 million, what can the legal system then do to that person? Force him. And how do you force someone? Take his asset. So you go to the debtor and say, if you do not pay 1 million, then now these Porsches, Ferraris and flat screen TVs and iPad 7s are mine. State official, auction, and then the proceeds of the auction are given to the creditor. So that is execution. And if they don't have it, if there are no assets, then the creditor has bad luck.
That sucks.
Yes. On that note, I would like to look around whether there are other urgent questions. And then I would like to wish you wonderful exams, wonderful summer break, and a good time in the rest of the program. Thank you very much.